I didn't believe him when he said he didn't like her. That couldn't possibly be true because I knew I wasn't enough for him. I knew I was never enough for anybody. I knew it was only a matter of time before he chose someone over me, and I was just trying to get ahead of it. She was skinnier than me, taller than me, prettier than me, and he spent hours with her at work. And she's not even the only one. I was surrounded by competition and I could feel it. So I questioned him until we were screaming at each other because nothing he said made me feel better. No matter how much he screamed at me, I only want you, I couldn't accept it. I needed proof, and he could not give it to me. I needed him to make me feel better because it was his fault I felt this bad, right? Because I had already made up my mind about me. So therefore, he must have too. I had already decided I'm not good enough to be loved. I always get thrown away like garbage. That's the meaning I gave every rejection I had ever experienced. I'm the problem. I'm the ugly little unlovable thing. And that's why, regardless of whether he liked her or not, he didn't stand a chance. But really, the only one who could soothe me in that moment was the one who was doing the rejecting. And that person was me. In moments like these, when you're overwhelmed by the fear of being abandoned, it's difficult to see or think clearly. You're in a sort of survival mode, as if your body believes you're being chased by a fucking tiger. So even if his actions were completely innocent or not, even if his words could have helped or not, it's challenging to see that because your fear has completely hijacked the moment. Because that belief that you're not good enough has unconsciously started to feel like a fact. And now everything they do gets filtered through it, which makes it difficult, if not impossible, to hear what your intuition may be trying to tell you, or to feel the reassurance you're asking for because you've already decided what the situation means without realizing it. But my friend, as big as this feels, you are not hopeless and you're not stuck like this. I used to think I was too. The confusion you're feeling, it starts to loosen once you acknowledge what's happening inside of you. When you finally realize, yeah, I might be afraid that he's going to reject me. But really, I'm the one rejecting me right now. Consider this. What if part of the distress that you're feeling isn't only that he may have done something concerning, but that his behavior has become proof that you are unlovable, disposable, or not enough? What if your body is freaking the fuck out because you are unconsciously telling yourself over and over again, I'm unlovable. This is what's wrong with me. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. What if the lasting relief that you're dying for, that you're begging for from him, was never intended to come from him, but from you? Imagine for a second, okay? Imagine being able to truly feel and receive that reassurance when they give it to you, if it's genuine. Imagine being able to actually recognize concerning behavior and confidently decide how to handle it in a way that protects your self-respect and integrity. Imagine being able to calmly and clearly ask for what you need from your partner, or to know when they're not meeting those needs and it's time to move on. And for that decision, whatever it may be, to feel empowering, not life destroying. That's what's possible for you. Honoring yourself will literally give you life when you stop treating that story that hurts you so much like it's the truth. That's when you can respond to what's happening from a clear mind and a steady heart. And that's what you ultimately want. And that's the work I help women do inside of the 30-day inner reclaim. That's where you learn how to calm your fear, hear yourself clearly, and decide what feels right for you without losing yourself in the process. So if you're tired of spiraling every time something feels off in your relationship, book a clarity call. We'll talk about what's happening and we'll see together if the inner reclaim is the right support for you.